Hello everyone, this is Data Ops. Welcome to my channel. Well, today we'll be talking about data analysis. Everything you need to know to get a job in data analysis. What we'll be talking about this video, we'll be speaking about the difference between data analysis, data science, business intelligence, and data engineer. We'll be talking about what all softwares you will be needing to be a data analyst. What is data analysis? Examples and steps of data analysis, the terms which are used in data analysis, and finally, what are the similar roles of data analysis. Plus, we will be giving you a demo of one of the software which is used for data analysis, and in the hope that you will get a great job in future. Data analysis, data science, business intelligence, data engineer, so many similarities, so many similar names, but they all have different type of work at the office. The work job of a data scientist is to focus on machine learning model, such as prediction model, regression model, using the data. They make sure that the model is accurate and the output of the model is relevant. Data engineers. Data engineers are focused on data mining, data storage, and data pipelines, basically adding algorithms to get the data from source to the destination. For example, the source can be an IoT device, and the destination could be analytics software such as Tableau or Excel sheet. So data engineer makes sure the data is reached to the source on time and as per the requirement. Business intelligence is a combination of a business analyst and a data analyst. They solve business problems by giving input on which data source will be useful for the business. Most of the time, business intelligence make KPIs for business users such as sales team, marketing team, operation team to help them by building dashboards and reports. Most of the time, business intelligence will be working on what all business problems can be answered by data. And finally, the data analyst. Data analysts can work in data team or with the business team to help build data-driven environment. Most of the time, data analysis. So as the name itself says, it is a process to analyze the data. It includes multiple steps and processes. The data analysis steps are discovering the data, preparing the data, model planning, model building, communicating results, and finally operationalizing. So I've broken down the steps of data analysis now, and I will take you through each of the steps. The first step is the objective. So for example, you are in a company and you are a data analyst and now you got a work to do. So your work is to find whether there's a relationship between product discount and the reviews which are given by the customers. So if you increase the discount price or decrease the discount price, will the customer review change, right? This is your objective. Um, Once you receive this objective, your first step, it should be understanding the data. So here, understanding the data means you have already got your data and you already have sheets, columns, um, databases, and everything at one place, right? And here at this step, the second step, you would like to know that what are various sources you had to answer this question. So basically at this step, you should have data from various sources to answer your questions. You must spend some time in understanding the meaning of this data. In our example, it could be the name of the product, the product category, the reviews, the review language, the region of the customer. Maybe you are new to this role and you might want to know more about these products and product categories. Data cleaning and transformation. 50% to 80% of your time should be spent here. Cleaning values of the column, changing data types such as from decimals to whole numbers, making calculation column such as number of customers by region, or even you can create your own table here. Next is model planning. So what are you going to build? Maybe make a prototype at this point and check with your team before spending more time. As you might in future need some more data or resources while actually building the model. So prototypes can be on paper, a presentation, or you can use one of these softwares. Finally, my favorite part, which is model building. As a data analyst, you probably be making charts and dashboards or reports. These are your models. So at this model building point, you would like to show numbers and charts which your audience would like to see. Probably you will show charts on customer review, product, and customer specification, as we have taken our example. Finally, communication of the results. This is the step where you present your chart, dashboard, or report to your team. Remember, your chart should be easy for audience and they should be accurate. And finally, operationalizing. Use your chart or results in the business world. The findings of your model should now be used into your business. So how many times you would like to repeat this process can also be evaluated here. For example, you want to do the same process after every 3 months or maybe next year again to find different analysis. In our example, you can show that yes, the category of electronics discount actually make review positive. So what are the terms which are used in data analysis? These are the terms which you will hear a lot when you would be doing data analysis. The first one is data mining. Basically getting data from a source is called data mining. Sources could be a website, Excel sheets, IoT devices, or software like CRM or ERP. Second is transforming. Converting data from raw to a processed data is called data transformation. For example, editing URLs, sentences to Word, or adding new columns such as calculation or IDs. Data visualization. Converting data into charts using softwares like Tableau, Excel, Power BI, SAS Analytics, IBM Analytics, Google Studio, Looker Click is called data visualization. Reporting. Combining data visualization into a dashboard which answer questions to your seniors, your boss, your colleagues, your team, or any type of audience is called reporting. So what are the similar roles as data analysis? While applying for a job, you might want to look for these terms also. Let me go through these terms once. This is called digital analyst. Next is marketing data analyst, which is a combination of marketing person plus data analyst. So the data which you will get to analyze here will be from marketing. So it could be Google Analytics, SEO, Google AdWords, Facebook, or maybe offline marketing, maybe mobile apps marketing. If this excites you, then maybe yes, marketing data analyst could be your target. Next is sales data analyst. Sales data analyst is a combination of sales plus data analyst. So here you will get data from CRM, um, from your leads, from cold callings, from emails, um, and maybe from other sources which you're selling. If you're selling from a store, then you will get data from your store, and so on. Next is operational data analyst. So what type of operations you would be doing? You might be into maintenance, you might be into transportation, and so you will get the similar data and you will be analyzing this data. If this excites you, then maybe operational data analyst is something you might want to search more on internet. Next is customer data analyst. Then the business analyst. Business analyst is very common. Uh, I would like to say that not not every business analyst is a data analyst, but every data analyst has to be a business analyst. Every data analyst needs to see and find the key things which are important for his business, the data which can change and which can make a positive change on the business. Next is product analyst. So product analyst could be a mobile app product analyst, an e-commerce product analyst, um, or maybe any other digital platform analyst where you will get data about your product and you want to optimize it and make it a better version for your customers. Supply chain data analyst, analyzing cost and prices of transportation, warehousing, pallets, and many more. And it's growing. So there are everyday new jobs opening in this sector. Now, even if you like data analysts and you cover those data analysts, you become an expert of data analyst. Maybe you want to learn more about data engineering, data science, or maybe business intelligence, which actually all of these fields have common is the data. And there are more similarities in these roles, like cleaning the data, transforming the data, analyzing the data, and finding key insights in the data. Hope this helped you guys. I would now be showing you how to download Tableau and giving you some of your objectives, what we're gonna find in the next session in Tableau, what all the data you would be needing to solve this, and finally we'll make some dashboards into data visualization. I hope this video will help you to create your profile and enhance your resume. Um, if there's anything more you would like to know, just do comment below and let me know if I can help you in any of it. All right, so let's download Tableau. Go to google.com and type Tableau Public and click on the first link. So, Tableau Public, your data has a story to tell, share it with the world. What is Tableau? Tableau is used for data analysis. It's a widely used tool for data storytelling, Spark conversation. There is a whole global community for Tableau. Actually, we should go through it too. And of course, the different products of Tableau. We have Tableau Desktop, which is not free. Tableau Server, for a team of people who want to work on Tableau on a single dashboard, they can use Tableau Server. Tableau Online, Tableau Prep. Tableau Prep is a data cleaning and data transformation tool. Also integrates the data. One of my favorite in Tableau Public, which we're gonna be working right now. So Tableau Public, Tableau Desktop, Tableau Server, and Tableau Online, all four of them have a 99% similar um, um, interface. And if you learn Tableau Public, it's super easy to switch to Tableau Desktop or but this will be done in like in a minute, and once it's done you will see this icon, and this one is my previous data which data viz which I made a dashboard. But let me give you an overview about the screen, right? So to a file, this is your the databases which you can access to. You can also use some of the server databases, server as in from the internet. These are on-premise databases. On the right hand side, you have a discovery, like how to make video, how you the videos on how to make Tableau desktop or intro to the interfaces, types of chart which are in a Tableau. Finally, the viz of the day, which we I showed you one of the examples of hospital example, and these are one of those same. On the top we have file, we can create new Tableau, we can open, we can hide the paste. So we cannot save the Tableau on premise on our hard disk. It will save automatically on the cloud. And the help section is with similar features, like get help, choose languages, you can change languages as per you want, setting in performances, the community, and about the Tableau Public. So at this video, probably I'll be using the version 14. Oh no, this is 21. Damn. All right, this is the version which we are using at this time. All right, so let's get started with Tableau. Um, we want to take the text file. Um, I will share the data in the description. You can download this file, and I will also share you what is the difference between a text file and CSV file. I mean, they both are same, but CSV file are probably comma separated values, and it's one of a version of the data files which is very widely used in data analysis because of its compatibility with many other softwares. So once you have uploaded the data, you will see this type of screen. The connections are here. This is the file which you have connected. These are the sheets which are available in the folder. Um, this is our data, so we can add another data if we want to. Let's take another one, this one, and you have two data sources. Here you will see all the column names. They are also called dimension and measures, or data types like geographical data, numeric data, um, text, dates, and numbers. You can change the name of the data. So let's keep it data underscore CSV. Update now. And as you can see, it's kind of an Excel sheet which we see here. It's very same to here. Types, benefits per order, days for shipping, benefits per order. I thought they are in alphabetical order, but they're not in alphabetical order. They are in some orders, right? Total number of rows we have 53 columns and almost 180,000 rows. So here the first step is to know your objective in the data analysis. So your objective is to show the top 10 product by sales, share overview on sales and profit, probably from finance, and finally underperforming products in category. Um, so once you know your objective, you can either clean the data, like you know that half of them you will not be using days for shipping, days for shipping, um, real, scheduled, and real. So how many days it was showing to the customer, but how much days it took for the shipping. um, Benefits per order, sales per customers, delivery status. Probably you would not need them all, but for now, for this tutorial, let's keep them, right? So once you have got the data, you will give a little time to understand what type of data we have. So I don't like to do that here on the main screen. Where I like to do it in the sheets section with the Tableau. So quickly, before going to the data, I will give you an overview of Tableau, how the Tableau looks, and what are the features it has, and why is it so famous in the community. So here on the left hand side, you will see all those column names which were there. Sorry, I right clicked on it. That's why that pop-up message came up. Here you will see all the column names we have. You might see they are in blue and green color. So the blue ones are called dimensions and the green one are called measures. Dimensions are something which is in a category like the name of the country, like customer name, IDs, date, and measures are something which are a number which can be summarized in one, like the sales profit and days of delivery and item quantity, where you can do summation, average, and min and max, something like this, right? There's a very one good question. If you have to find a customer age, for example, you have customer age in your database, where do you think it will be? Will it be a dimension or will it be a measure? Right, that's one of a good question, and I think you should put that in the dimension form, although it's a number, but it's a dimension, which is it is a category. So you wanna see how much quantity of customers or how many sales you did with the age group of 0 to 10 or 10 to 20 and 20 to 30, right? It's kind of a category, but you never want to sum it up from 0 to 100 years old people and sum it up. So I'll repeat this. Latitude and longitude are here because they are automatically made by Tableau. So, oh, they are automatically generated, but still, like latitude and longitude are always a measure. Remember this because of some reason um, it's here. But you will never do a sum of a latitude and longitude. You can put them in dimension also. All you have to do is like select them. I use control to select them, and then I can put here in 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 the blue section. So pretty cool, right? You can always change them. So if I have like order ID, which is kind of a number, I can see this by here. I can put this into the green section as a measure. Um, and I'll put it back right now, but I will show you what I mean by that. You can search from here, like if you're looking for sales, you can put sales here. You can, if you're looking for profit, you can find profit here. Data is your databases, which I showed you here, the sheets we have. Um, Analytics is what we do with the plots. So we have constant line, average line, median with quarter line, box plot, total, average with 95% CL, median with 95% CL, trend line, forecasting, clustering, and then some custom lines. On the file, we have something like you can create new Tableau sheet, open from Tableau Public if you have saved something, show the start page, manage your profile, workbook local, um, and then you have data. So again, the new data sources you want to add, you want to blend or break some relationship. Blend relationship is something which we, if you want to join two tables or more than two tables, we use blending.
option also. Data binding basically makes relationship between two tables basis on something which is common between them, like dates or IDs or um, country, city, something like that. Worksheets. These are called worksheets. We have we have worksheets. These are called dashboards, and this icon is called story. Oops. So by clicking on worksheet, we can probably make another sheet, and we now have three sheets. We can create some actions on the sheets. Um, I will talk them about later, or maybe in another video, because I think for now what we want to do is we want to create dashboard and reports and focus on the features of data analysis rather than making it really in-depth and advanced features of Tableau. But yeah, these are features are available in Tableau. You want to create actions. So basically, actions are like if you have one chart, you can create something where if you cursor over it, you have some more details when you're cursing over it. Or if you click on the chart, there's some action behind it and something, you know, you have another chart or some visualizations happen. Tooltips option, show title. This is the title. Show caption, summary, show cards, show new toolbar, auto updates. Then dashboards. Dashboards are the combination of sheets. Um, and then in the dashboard, you will have your dashboard options here. We will create a couple of dashboards. Story, we want creating story are very simple. We just need the dashboard to be here, and it's a collection of dashboards. Stories in the business world are called the presentation. So whenever you're presenting something, you usually put it on a story. Analysis is the same one. You have similar analysis, and you also have more options like creating percentage by columns, by row, by panel. So if sale. So by the sentence, I can see there's the top 10 word first, and then products by sale. So when I see product by sale, I want to find my product. So I have product name, which is correct. I will take the product name and I'll put it in the column field, and I'll have all my product in the columns, but this is not looking good. So how about I put it in the rows? Here I can read all the names, so this looks pretty good. Now I need sales, so I'll take sales here and I put sales in the column field. So it has automatically made a bar chart for me, and it's kind of look good, but yeah, I think I'm fine with it. All I need to do is arrange the data in ascending order or in descending order. I like descending order, so I'll take the descending order from here. And now I can see my top product name by sales. Um, so there's fitness, perfect, rip deck, diamond back, and so on. Next thing I want to tell you is about these toolbars I have here. So this is probably the home page, the start page of the data source here. Click back, we'll come back here. There's a back undo button, there's a redo button, there's a replay button, there's a save button, there's additional data source button, like one of like these data sources. Then a new worksheet, duplicate this worksheet or clear this worksheet like this. And I'll undo this. This is if we want to change axis from rows to column like this. Ascending, descending. This is highlight. This is grouping members. So if you want to group some members with each other, you have show mark labels like this. Pretty cool. You can always play with this because now you have installed the software and you have a free version. So um, go ahead, play with this, take some time, pause the video, and see if you can find something really cool. All right. So now we have to do the top 10 product names by sales. A very good option to do that is we take the product and we put them in a filter and somehow we add it to the top 10. So we select the product name, we'll click on control and we'll put this here in the filter. Once we have, there are some options like generally we tic tac, select something. We can select by search. So all the Adidas, I want them not to be in the list, right? Something like this, you can do it. Next option is wildcard. Wildcard, it starts with, contains with, add, or exactly matches. Then we have conditions. Condition is something like if you want to put some condition, like if sales is greater than let's say 2500, if I apply this, oh there's no one with this. That's weird. Okay, sales equal to, sorry, it should be greater than. Now you have some fields which have sales more than this. Our objective is to find fields by top 10 with the sum of sales, top 10, and we have it here. Um, let's apply. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have top 10 products. Right. You know what? Instead of bar chart, you can also use other charts here. The show me button shows you other charts. In every chart, there's a conditions you might need to fulfill to get this visualization. So for example, if you want to build a map, you probably need a geo dimension here at the bottom. It will show. And if you need a histogram, you just need one measure for the histogram. Similarly for scatter plot, you do not need a dimension, you just need measures. like sales or product quantity. For a line chart, you probably need one date to get this chart. But again, you can always switch charts and see which one helps you move. You can always play around with them. And you can again go back here and arrange them easily. Or you can undo it if anything goes wrong. Right? Go around, take your time and build some more charts. Now, once we are back to this chart, I want to tell you something about these marks. So there's one mark for color. If I change the color, then our visualization is also changing with this. So these all marks are actually attached with our visualization here. We can increase and decrease the size of a bar chart. We can always add text. So this text means what you want to show in. Remove the product name because we already have that in filter. So whatever now I put inside here will this filter will apply, right? So I have the country, and not the customer country. Wait, how many countries do I have? Oh, I have only, yeah, order country. Let's take order country, and I double clicked on order country, and now I want to do the sales here. Put sales, just put the sales, drag and drop the sales in the map like this, and use this map if you want a filled map, yeah, like this, and take the sum of sales, push control, drag it on the text like that, and you have sum of sales by country now. Again, take the text, put it at 7, and allow it to overlap. Perfect. So you can see how many sales you did for your top 10 products. So in France, you're doing the best in Europe, and in Asia, you're doing great in India. Oceanic region, you're doing good in Australia. Just by color, I can tell. And yeah, the other regions also. So this is your top 10 product sales by country. Then have a look and duplicate this. In this dashboard, I will change this map to something else. Let's me show you the highlighted table. So we already did a lot of analysis with sum of sales, and we already did it with country. Let's try the product name. So I cleaned everything by just removing it from the table. So once I'm removing this, cross icons come along under the tab in my mouse cursor, and it means that it has been removed. So now putting the product name again in the column, and I will take something like quantity, uh, yeah, order quantity items. So this is a good example that we should not use any type of visualization, because this does not give me an idea in 1 second or even in 5 seconds. You always want to show a graph or a chart or a dashboard, a report to your audience, which they can clearly understand within seconds. But here I would like to draw your attention to the mark of shapes. So once we have something like in in this format, or maybe in the previous format, we can change the shapes here, whichever shape we want. We can also import shapes um, from outside. I think so. There was. Um, I think it's not. The feature is not available in Tableau Public because it's free, but in Tableau Desktop it is available. We can import shapes from outside, from Google Images or from Pinterest or other third party. Take density, and yes, we can also draw a line, bars, area. So how I'm doing this, you can just simply select the bars, and in the bars we can change the shape, right? But the map will not work because it's not there. There's no data on the lesson now. Right, so let's go back to order quantity, right? Let's go back to this one. This gives me a feeling of Excel, but it's a really cool chart. To be honest, really, audience love this type of charts because They see the numbers, they see the color which draw their attention, and this is all they want in a presentation. You never want them to be confused. So top 10 products by order item quantity. Why? Okay. And then I will duplicate this one as well. And this time I will show the quantity not by product name but by date. Let's take the date, put it in the column. Whenever we have date, we can right click and select the date. So as you can see, there are two blocks of dates. One is these and another one is these. The upper one are the blue one, which is dimension, and the bottom one is a measure, which is going to be a continuous thing, continuous chart. So here I would like to have a continuous chart for my graph, for my chart, and I will convert this into line. um, Still I do not have sum of sales, so I will put sum of sales right here. And sorry, the order quantity, sum of order quantity. So these 5 products in the year 2015, they were 895, 7, and in 2017 probably something happens. Maybe uh, we added more quantity of these products, or we expanded somehow, because the terms are almost 4 times, more than 4 times, um, and then back to 864. So now we have 4 good dashboards. I'm going to change the color of each of these dashboards. So how to change a color? We already got it from here. We can change the color. Let's put it gray. Or yeah. Mm, this one too. I would like to change it to gray. Just it. Colors. Perfect. And here I will change it to black. Size a little bigger. Text levels are perfect. It's okay. Yeah. And now it's time to build our first dashboard. So this is the view for our dashboard. Um, Dashboard is a combination of chart where you will put more than one chart, and you will have a visibility of all these charts at one place. Dashboards are also called reports, and here I will also explain you the layout. So we have a default layout, then we have a mobile phone layout. As you know, Tableau is available on mobile phone as well. Then we have size, we have fixed, automatic, range. I always prefer automatic. So sometimes we use HDMI cable to present a Tableau in a 32-inch LED or maybe a 42-inch LED, and therefore this automatically will fit into that screen automatically. We have all options like range and heights. We can or we can make a fixed size as we want. We also have some objects here. I won't be going into them, but we have text and images. Text is we put anything into here. For example, sales top 10 product dashboard. Okay. We have images similar to text. We have web pages, which means a kind of a um, browser we get over here. So I will close it for now. Um, we also have extensions, which is third-party extensions, I think. Yes, really cool extensions we have from internet. We can get them here as well. Do check them out, guys. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna drag all the sheets here one by one, and then arrange them. So first of all, I want the map to take the top screen and my bar chart to come here, my line chart to be here, and finally this also to be here. Mm, mm, Floating. Actually, we do not need this. It's clearly visible. Mm. The last thing which I want to do is use the Tableau feature which is called filter. Enable filter on all these charts. So what does filter do is when you click on any of a specific product name, it will show you only about that product. So according to this data, children's heater was not in any other year. It was only available in 2017, and that makes sense why that the order item quantity was so much high in 2017, and it's not available in US or even in Latin America or Africa. It's only available in Europe and Asia. Let's see what happens to the other categories. Yeah. So this is so clear, right? It's really clear. Like ADAS Youth Care is available in all the 3 years in almost in all the markets in all the country. One of our um, top selling by quantity, but not so many of sales has happened. Let's check this again. Some of sales. Yeah, because quantity is a lot. 600. Um, I think here with this, what makes sense is the product price. Product price. Not like this. And we want product price to be average. So that's why the sum of sales is so high, because the heater um, product price is really expensive. Um, and you also add sales in here. Yeah, sales is really, right. Mhm. Pretty cool, right? So does it also happen like this? 2017, how many products were sold in 2017? Okay, perfect. So in 2017, what happened is also here. So this is the dashboard for your top 10 products by sales, and I've also included quantity, average product price, so that you get an over overview of what has happened in the past years. Okay. Now let's move on to the next objective, which is share overview on sales and profit. We already did so much on sales, right? But let's make this one for finance team. So there should not be anything about the products. It's only about sales and how we are doing financially, right? Sales profit, right? So first of all, sales by years. So we need date 2018. It's so down. You know why? I think because we don't have
logarithmic. Yes, log works. So basically, log gives us from 0 to 1000. It kind of magnifies the so order profit per order. This was profit order item profit ratio, and we had this. Okay, this is not a good trend, but we are doing some rather than average. Oh, voila. Again, something good, something positive. So heading. So we are getting good profit, if not the sales, right? Next, we want to duplicate this, and we want to see um, or the product price changing with the time. So the product price right now is the sum of product price over 8 million. What we want to do is we want to take an average here. So the average price is increasing, probably because we might be adding some new items. Let's check that too. That would be interesting to show that we have added new products. the product name, and we can always convert any dimension into a measure in such of a count. So what will be the count? So for example, you have a table, and in that table you have 7 colors, or let's take 7 days of the week because there cannot be more than 7 days of the week. That's the fact. And in, let's say, there's 100 or thousands of rows, and they all have these days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So count the string will always be 7 because there are only 7 days in a week. But if you will say count, then count will be the total number of rows, the total number of records, which is 1000, but not the null, empty, blank values or errored value. Blanks and null values will not be counted in count. So, right, because it's showing still the average name, here we have the count. So there's 53,196 records total. You want to take count of distinct products, right? So in the first 2 years, we had 54 products, and then they increased to 118 products. So that's why our profit is increasing, our ratio is increasing, and so on. Things are going positive in 2017, except for the sales, right? In the end, we are not getting enough sales. Lastly, what we want to do is we probably want to build a dashboard. So for the finance, they actually go on the total numbers, the kind of headlines. So we're going to build some headlines this time. So let's take sales. Just pretty good text here. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Yeah. Sales, text in the sheet. Sales. This is sum of sales. Duplicate, and this time we want sales per customer. How much sales we're doing per customer. Okay. Yeah, why not? But this should be average. Sales by customer. And I'll keep this formatted so that at the end it is easy for us to put things together. Order profit, order profit per order. Yeah, this is your finance. Order profit. I duplicate, and our profit ratio. Where is it? Profit ratio. Again, average. Ratio. Done. Let's see if we can make a dashboard now. So we'll make it automatic. Add a second sheet. Oops. mm, mm, mm. Let's see if I can make them look good. Alright, sales per customer or profit ratio, sales, sales per ratio, order ratio, and we need number of customers. Duplicate this one. Number of customers is by customer IDs. We get what? Oh, sorry, this is category ID. Consumer. 51 customers doing millions of sales. Can I buy the franchisee right now? Yeah, probably I'll have more than 51 at my home right now. Um, Total number of customers, right? Customer. Mm, Go. So total sales, total customers, sales per customer, order profit, and order ratio. Yeah, this totally looks like sales rather than finance. Yeah, profit. And this is the main bazooka. Put it over here. Um, just hide the headers. We don't need headers. The quantity is already there. Yeah. Mm, okay. Um, yeah, what we can do is we can add something more here. Duplicate instead of here and so many things. Let's find another category, another dimension, city, country, region, um, market. Yeah, market. Yeah. Market. Cool. So let's use market with everything we have. Sales, profit ratio, average rate, this is gonna be average, and the size, which is the brick size, like the greater the value of average order item, the bigger the size and the first location it will be. So instead of this, as I would give it a text, also I've given it this, but I want to do sales here for the text and for the size too. And for the profit, I want to show the profit as in almost 12% of profit. It's coming from here. We can also make a calculation field for profit. Profit ratio, right click, create a calculation field. Scroll, profit ratio percentage divided by 100, sorry, multiplied by 100, apply, okay. And now we can format this that it's percentage. Oh, that is here. We'll do this. Let's go to custom. Just add a percentage sign. Oops. Cool. So in Latin America, we are doing 10 million sales, but 12% of profit. It's pretty good. Sheet 211. Add it also somewhere here. Push this here. Show me hairs. Show me hairs. The values are already here. Product quantity. order profit per order. I think so I spelled it correctly. Which order profit per order, which order profit per order. Honestly, I don't think so now we need this because we have this. But for yearly, there's a trend. So yeah, why not? So do you want me to change this to percentage again? I think we can. Average order item percent profit ratio. Right. Order item profit ratio. Yeah. And finally format this. I was doing formatting scale rather than values. Format this. Perfect. Perfect. Average profit ratio per item. Average profit ratio per item. Order item profit ratio. Order item profit ratio. Okay. Show me here. Height is also done. This does not need a title. Yeah, text is our sales in average profit ratio. So, sales in profit ratio percentage by market. Make it floating, and this is for here. I don't think so. We will need this. Okay, put a filter here. Total number of sales in Europe, number of consumers, sales per customer, profit ratio, number of products we have in Europe, average profit, the trend which is there in the sales, and profit ratio. sales and quantity, size 10. Nice. Let's check how it looks in presentation. So I am not a fan of this blue color, but this is not looking bad, does it? I think I want to change the colors. All right, let's try. Too much for my eyes. Not bad. Okay. I mean, the color looks good, no doubt, but the text is not visible if you see what I mean. Um, Plus, it's not hurting my eyes now. I think this looks good. It's not hurting my eyes. Um, What else? We can the constant line, an average line, and we can add this and add value, average per average per average. So 22.170 is the average for us. Similarly for this, we can also add an average line. Okay, much better. Yeah. Um, Finally, I will add some filters here. So now if you want to do filter by year, we can do filter by year. So in 2017, we had a product quantity 118 and 24.51 was the profit. And this was the trend in our finance sales and or number of quantity we sold. Plus in other market, the numbers were like this. All right, good. So before I move on to our third objective, I just want to make some changes on this dashboard. Like this is customer, or I should say distinct customer. Or I will just add unique customer, finance term, um, unique customers. Um, Format the styles, change the cover. Mhm. Small details always make a difference. Right. In the presentation mode, one more time, see if the filters are working. Perfect. Um, Before I move on to the third objective, I would like to show you how to save your sheets on Tableau Public and create a link which you can add this link on your social networking websites or on YouTube channels or in your resumes um, or in the emails which you share to the company you're applying for. So once your dashboard is ready, click on File, save to Tableau Public as, or save to Tableau Public. Give it a title, um, finance for view underscore 2021. All right, it's on the website now, and this is the link which you can share. Just go on settings and check if um, you would like to allow access to other people also. Finally, there's a share button. You can share it on any social network websites, and you can also download this. Right, let's do this for our other dashboard too. This one. top 10 product dashboard 2021. All right, perfect, done. Your filters will still work on the website. Pretty cool, right? All right, now the third objective, which is underperforming product and category. For this one, I want you to do it by on your own and try to save after you have completed this dashboard on Tableau Public server and copy the link, share the link with your friends and with me as well on the comments below. And I will share top 3 dashboards on my next videos whenever we cover Tableau Public again. So um, this is it for today. I hope you liked this video. I hope you learned something from this video. And if you did, please do like my video and come again for some more videos on Tableau and on data topics. Thank you so much. See you.